Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Laras Rouly from Senior High School 4 DENPASAR, Bali. Today, I have a story for all of you about one of my friends named Jay, who unfortunately grew up in a rough and abusive household. At such an early age, Jay had started smoking and drinking, and she barely even made it throughout high school. Many people had already assumed that she will not have a bright future ahead of her. Some even say that she will not have a future at all. But you'll be surprised when you find out that her lack of knowledge and academic stuff she made up in real-life experiences. Turns out that Jay was a real tough hustler, and she's very good at money management, something that high schoolers usually couldn't do. Fast forward, after Jay graduated, she built her own fashion company, and it was a total success. Many people were shocked because looking back at her past, it is not something that usually granted you a bright or even a successful future. Because we can't deny that people with a troubled upbringing, like alcoholics, drug addicts, and thieves, they do have a future ahead of them. So what sets Jay apart from the rest? What makes her so special? Well, the thing that separates Jay from the rest is that she knows that she had a terrible upbringing, and she knows that if she continues to live like that, she will eventually face the consequences later in the future. What's amazing is that Jay acknowledged her bad past, and she wants to change. Not to mention, Jay's a strong believer of second chances. She believed that everyone should be granted at least a second chance in life, a chance to make amends with the past and fix the future. Unfortunately, for some people, taking advantage of the opportunities that are given to them is a hard thing to do because they still feel ashamed and embarrassed of their past. They think that they don't deserve the second chance, when in reality, us humans make hundreds, even thousands of mistakes in our life, and there is no denying that, am I right? The best thing that we can probably do about it is to learn from our mistake and improve to become a better person in the future. Take a look at Jack Ma. He's the owner of Alibaba, and his current net worth is $50.3 billion. Imagine that, he's a billionaire. But do you know that he used to fail in school? He got rejected on so many jobs that he applied to, and he almost got bankrupt. But now he's a very successful person. Another example is Robert Downey Jr. If you know him, he had a very terrible past. He had a very sad life, actually. But that doesn't stop him from becoming what he wants to be, which is a successful actor, what he is now. This proves to us that a terrible past doesn't always mean a terrible future. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a question for all of you. Who here had or has a friend like Jay? Who here was a Jay? Who here is currently in Jay's position? Well, ladies and gentlemen, even though our situation might be tougher than Jay, I believe that we all can change as long as we are not afraid of failing. Because do you know what's worse than failing? Yes, the feeling of regret. Regret is one of the most hurtful feelings in the world. Because once you regret your action, once you regret your decision, there's no turning back. The past is the past. You can ask your parents or your grandparents about the things that they regret doing in the past, and you can see that glint of frustration in their eyes. We are still young, and there are many opportunities waiting for us ahead. So don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of regret. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after listening to Jay's story, what I want us to do here is to start and take those opportunities. The things that we do in the past cannot be changed. Just like what I said, the past is the past. But what we can do is to not let our past stop us from becoming what we want to be in the future. Don't let your past define your future. Just like what Uwe said, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it's called the present. So don't be afraid to take those presents that are given to you. Because if Jay could do it, then I believe that you can too. Thank you everyone, and have a nice day. Goodbye.